For black women, how come when I'm scrolling and I see a black woman talking about white women, you always refer to us as like, way to go, white bitch. Good going, white bitch. Way to go, white bitch. Look at that white bitch go. Look at that bitch. Look at that bitch. Look at that white bitch. Like, I've never said, look at that black bitch. Like, I've never said that. Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
I have a question. How much do black girls pay for braids? I'm so curious on what the price of the maintenance of that is. Because I just saw someone on Instagram post, they was in LA, but it was like, are there any braiders that charge less than $400? Do you not have to get those braids redone every 3 weeks? $400 on hair every 3 weeks? You can't be serious.
See that man right there? This black man? He has over 1 million followers. He took the time out of his day to comment that sweet comment to me about my Dear White Women videos. Y'all are missing the point of that original video. There is racist people in every race. Just because you're white doesn't make you a racist. Just because you're black doesn't make you a racist. There are racist people in every race. So the Dear White Women videos do need to stop because y'all are showing how stupid y'all are and how y'all are bringing racism back. And on top of that, y'all are worried about 400 years ago when slavery did exist, right? Y'all keep saying that. You're living in modern day slavery right now. Instead of shackles and chains, it's the projects and welfare. The government is doing that to y'all, to other people too, not just blacks, not just whites, Mexicans, whoever. And y'all are just eating it up. That's the real problem. Not whites, not blacks. I mean, think about that.
So I think I speak for most white women when I say we are sick and tired of seeing the Dear White Women videos that black women are making about us. It's literally to the point where we're waking up every morning thinking, okay, what are we going to get blamed for today? Oh, black people can't be racist. Yes, you motherfucking can be, Miss Ma'am. You can be racist. Black people are racist to white people every day. And why? It's because they have no fear of consequence, because black privilege allows them to be hateful and racist to white people. If white people were to say half the shit that black people do about white people, man, they'd be drugged through the motherfucking mud, canceled, all that bullshit. Docs, you name it, it would happen. But black people can do it, and it's perfectly fine, and it's perfectly acceptable. That is black privilege. If you can get up every morning and make videos talking shit about white people specifically, calling white people out specifically as a whole, as a group, and talking mad shit about them, and you can get away with it, that's privilege. And that's racist. Because you know damn good and well if a white person were to do it, they would be drugged through the mud. Like, don't y'all have anything better to do? Don't you have any other topic you want to discuss besides white women that talk about living rent-free? My God, how many Dear Black Women videos have anybody seen? Because I haven't seen not a one. I'm not saying there's any out there, because I'm sure there is. But comparatively speaking, and one of them even went as far to say is, if you are not melanated, you don't have a right to voice your opinion on my post at all. Okay, who's going to tell her? Who's going to tell her that unless you are albino, you are melanated? Some people just have more melanin than the next. That's embarrassing for her. She thought she did something. Every day it's something else. You can't wear braids. You can't wear this type of clothes. You can't listen to this type of music. You can't say any one of these 27 words. You can't speak with this accent, regardless of where you're from. Santa Claus is now black. Reboots are coming out of old shows and old movies, and all the white characters being replaced with black characters. Lord forbid if somebody invited a white person to the imaginary cookout in the comment section. You don't use seasoning. You can't wear bonnets, even if your hair is naturally curly. You can't wear foundation, and you can't tan, or else you're trying to imitate blackface. Yeah, they're reaching that far. If a black person makes a comment, you as a white woman are not allowed to give your opinion because you are not black. And what's that called? It's called oppression. But you're the ones who are oppressed. You're not being racist at all. You're not hating on an entire race. And the worst part about it is all of these people are grown-ass women, whole adults, acting like damn children. Like, if your main focus in the day is cutting down white women, you might need to find some hobbies, fix your priorities, or just get a life. Because at this point, you're embarrassing yourself. It's gotten to the point where even black people are getting fed up with it and making videos. Thankfully, not all black people are like these individuals that are making these videos. I have nothing but great interactions with the black people that I interact with. But those few that are sure making that entire race look bad. But for those of you who are doing it, you are making yourselves look incredibly petty, insecure, hateful, racist, childish, uneducated idiots. Do better. Because racism is still racism, even when the race of the racist changes.
Sure thing. Here's my formal apology to black women and girls. I'm sorry you can't handle the fucking truth. But quite frankly, that's not my problem. The reality of the situation is the reason why hood prom and hood baby showers and all of these hood things exist is because the black community does not put enough emphasis on having a father in the home. And please know, I'm fatherless myself. This is a pot calling the kettle black situation here. I call it like I see it. A lot of you guys have daddy issues, and you truly do believe that a man will never stay because you don't think you are worthy of having a man who stays. So the reason why hood prom and hood baby showers and hood gender reveals exist is because you will never be a bride. The majority of you will never be brides. You'll be a baby mama. That's why you have such big celebrations. It's because you will never have a wedding. You can choose to have a wedding. You can choose to pick better, and I encourage you to pick better. That's what I'm doing myself. I have decided through therapy and through logic, hey, I don't want to date a man like my fucking dad. So I'm going to date a man who will be a better father for my children. In the year of our Lord 2026, there is not a fucking reason you should be having a baby out of wedlock. And while we're here, I'm just going to say something else that's going to ruffle your feathers. Black women are far more likely to be obese than white women, and that is also something that needs to be discussed because y'all are dying.
Wait, I'm really curious. Why can Dejanay get away with wearing that white woman's hair, long blonde straight hair, and it's fine, and yet I can't go to the Bahamas and get my hair in braids or have my daughter get her hair in braids, or we'll be called racists. That's what's been happening for the past 6 years. Google it. Well, so we can't have braids, and in fact, there's a push by some on the woke left. You can't even wear like hoop earrings and do your lip liner outside of your lips as a white woman because that's cultural appropriation of Hispanic women. The braids are cultural appropriation of black women, but it's fine for Dejanay Carrington to wear her hair straightened, white blonde, and down to her rear end. That's fine. I'm like, somebody help me understand the rules, okay? Because I can't keep up. Is there no white culture to appropriate? Is that really how this works? Or are the rules on the, braids in the Caribbean now off? Can we have the lip liner with the hoop earring? Where do we go to find out? Should I talk to AOC about how woke one was insane? Are the rules done now? That's why Dejanay can do it? Oh, no, wait, she could always do it, couldn't she?
So Pam Grier, who I guess used to be a popular actor, went on The View to tell the traumatizing tales of her childhood, walking home from the Air Force Base and seeing the lynched bodies of black people strung up in trees. Now, the real tragedy of the story is the fact that it never happened, because for this to be remotely true, Pam would have to be roughly 120 years old, considering the last lynching that occurred in Ohio was in the 1910s. And she acts as though this were a regular occurrence, that regularly, her and her family would be walking home and the evil white man would have lynched and strung a black man up a tree in the 1960s. Not the 1860s, but the 1960s. And Pam Grier was able to tell this lie on national television, and of course nobody corrects her. You hear the ladies on The View, and the entire audience gasp as she's telling this story, and not a single person tries to stop her or correct her. This is just yet another example of the left attempting to pervert and distort history. Because the matter of the fact is, there was no lynching going on in the 1960s in Ohio. And of course, if you point this fact out, they're going to call you a racist, a bigot, a white supremacist. This isn't storytelling, it's historical vandalism meant to demonize white Americans and manufacture racial hatred even when the facts don't support it. And by doing this, you dilute the validity of the real history of this country.
Hey, where was you at? Why wasn't you? You didn't answer your phone. I don't care what you gotta say. Hey, where you at? Oh, traffic do be crazy at this time, for real. You hungry? Well, I made spaghetti, but if you want that, I can make that. We could just have double. Okay, baby, I'll see you soon. Love you. Can't wait to see you. That's why they like us.
Your friends and your aunties and your cousins are lying to you. You are not better than. Neither are we. But if we did go tit for tat, I mean, do y'all really want to start taking polls? Because if y'all want to do the who's got the best twerk and who can do the dip, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Let's take a poll on feminine, soft-spoken, waking up all natural with nothing but naturalness. Do y'all want to start taking polls on very specific things? Because this delusion is holding you back. You think you're up, and you're not. I'm really frustrated that y'all made me have to do this. You're just gonna label me a racist. She's a racist. Why? Because she can speak the truth bluntly. So y'all don't like that. Y'all don't like that. Y'all need someone to. Your feelings. That's why you surround yourself with a lot of people that feel just like you, and y'all bump each other up, and y'all are all in this big crowd, and the whole world is looking at you right now like. You lose. And it's not because you're okay. It's because of how you're acting. It's based off your actions and your words and your behavior. I know these brothers been trying to tell y'all this for a long time. They've been trying to tell y'all. Y'all didn't want to listen to them, right? Then they go tell the white girls and like, oh, they tell the brothers to do that. They did. Let me look at you. Shit. Fuck. They didn't lie. No lies detected. So stereotypes, right? There's stereotypes and we can't do stereotypes and we can't do it. When we can, right? We can over here. We can over there. This is okay. That's not okay. Y'all have made a lot of this little gray area. It could just be, black and white and okay. But y'all want to. So here's the gray area for you. Now you're just all in your feelings and you can't figure shit out. Now you're just going to go battle yourself and be like, we are better. We are. Take it off, put it on, take it off. I don't know what to do with myself. You shouldn't have done that. You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. It's not a hate thing. It's an I'm no longer going to pet your feelings thing. We did that. And it's backfired. And now it's backfiring because now we're sick of it. Dang. It's like we spoiled the child and now we got to. Here's the consequences. They finally broke the YT people from it. They did. I mean, they kind of like pushed them out. Like, there's only a few of them left. You'll run across your YT people every once in a while. You're just like, yeah, you're one of those. But not much, right? Because they weeded them out. Now we gotta weed these out. Shit. Because we're actually, truly, as one. We're all God's people, right? Why are y'all trying to preach that God don't want this? God doesn't. It's God's only for this. What? No. Why are you teaching that? God is disappointed in you. You're using His name to really misdirect His words in teaching. So what? Sorry, Lord. But what? Let's go to class 1. We are all God's children. And God doesn't like ugly. And if I need to pray for forgiveness for what I'm doing, I will. But right now, I just feel like some of you need to learn something. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny to get people up in an uproar over the truth. I like it. Do y'all like it? Because I like it. Y'all think it's funny? I think it's funny. But then there's real. And there's real. And the real thing is we've been trying to tell y'all. We just now trying to tell y'all. They are literally, the brothers are literally like, damn, now they haven't. We've been trying to tell you. Y'all want y'all to be okay, man? Learn something.
Question here is, how come you don't mind your business? How comes you must involve anything with black women? How come your obsession, you cannot do without it? How come anything that people don't involve black people are not happy? Because this is just a whole lot of bunch of clips of you seeing black women, black women, black women. Is it that these white people don't want us to have a life on our own? Because it's quite crazy. It's quite crazy. And at the end of the day, you will now come here and start saying, oh, black women are jealous of you people. Now, who is not jealous? Who is not obsessed? But anyways, welcome to the channel. My name is Sonia. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Credit to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks. Also join my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. With that being said, let's roll out the other part of the clips I have, and I'll come back with commentaries because it's too much.
When I say white people are obsessed with black people, and we as the black community don't think about you guys at all, this is what I mean.
I'm coming on here as a white woman that just got out of the bath in my natural form. You will come for our hair. You will come for our skin. You will come for our children. You will come for everything that we are. I sat in a live for hours yesterday. For hours. And I let black women come in and take it over.
Why would she say that? Like,
Not a single black woman from the matriarch of my lineage that came from Africa 500 years ago to my mother, not a single one of them want white women's skin, want white women's hair, want white women's bodies, or want to be like white women. Not a single black woman is going to the beauty supply store and saying, let me get a stringy bleach blonde Karen 15-inch weave. No one is ever saying that. They're getting Malaysian, they're getting Asian, they're getting, but a white woman's head? Do you know how delusional you have to be to come online looking like, with the audacity to badmouth black women, something beauty trends, all the trends that you guys want to be like? Because without black women, you wouldn't have the lip fillers, the Botox, the BBLs, any of that shit. But to look like you are on your last string, your last dollar, like you've been chewing on tree bark, and your daddy and your mother, maybe brother and sister, to come do all of that and make a 7-minute long video talking about black women to look like that is fucking insane. And this is a trend that I see across the magosphere of, you know, there's all these social media people now who are okay being racist because they think that's the thing to do. Well, they're like, well, what if I said this about black women? You can't. Beauty standards have been reinforced by you people. Your ancestors are the ones that made the beauty standards be European beauty standards. Your ancestors are the ones that told my people that our hair growing out of our head is bad, that our skin is bad. Everything about us is bad, but you are trying to emulate everything about us in 2026. This is the laugh I needed today. This was so stupid. Racism is dumb. It's illogical. It makes no sense that you can come out here looking like a mop. You have a mop on your head to talk about black women.
Now let's talk about why do I feel as a white lady that I have something to say regarding racism. Well, I think there are two main reasons. First and foremost, I'm in love with my black men. their love is pushing me to speak out about their beautiful culture, raise awareness about white people regarding black culture, and just try to eradicate racism as much as I can. Of course, I can't eradicate racism fully, but I'll do my best as long as I live, right? That's the reason number one. But there's also another reason. I believe that the moment you get exposed to black history, black culture, black mindsets, black people, and you start understanding them better every day, it's your duty to speak up. It's your duty to reach out to other white people and explain to them and show love. Why? Because an average white person can't experience what we as people who are exposed can experience, and maybe that's the reason why they're not getting better in their thinking. Maybe as someone that has black people, black partners, black families, you should just grab your phone and just speak up, just for the sake of getting the knowledge out there, so people who are not able to do that on a daily basis can see it randomly, and maybe something will click in their minds and they will start thinking about themselves, about their approach to black people, and maybe one day racism will eradicate to the point that black people will be coming to Europe and they won't be scared of facing anger or negativity towards them. So yes, the love for my man is pushing me to speak out, but also I feel like that's my obligation. As someone who experienced it, let's say, live. I was in Africa. I'm hearing about my husband's culture every day from him, from his family. I know what to read to educate myself as well. But there are people who don't even have a chance to talk to a black person even one time in their life. Racism is something I'm disgusted by and something I don't understand roots of. Maybe it's because some white people are humiliated by black people. Maybe they're jealous. Maybe they lack so much knowledge about history and biology that their dumbness is, I don't even know if there's a word like that. It's pushing them to make comments like that. I don't know. So even though I don't understand the reasons why some people are racist, I do understand that it's also coming from the lack of knowledge. That's why they need to be educated. And maybe, I'm convinced that if you put a racist in a room with a black person without the ability for them to leave that room, at some point in time, this white person will realize how dumb racism is and how useless and pointless it is. It actually is. Because black people are nothing but love. Of course, there are exceptions. Of course, there are black people who might say that they don't like white people. And I'm not mad. I'm not offended. Not every black person needs to like white people. Not every white person needs to like black people. And it's fine. But being rude, being racist because of the color, that is just ridiculous. How can you just live peacefully and then you see someone other color and you feel like you need to do something bad to that person just because of their color? What is in your mind? Well, I think that there's nothing in your mind if you think like that. Now going back to the main topic, which is why do I feel like it's my responsibility to say something about black people and racism. I got blessed with my man. I'm loved in a perfect way, but with that comes responsibility as well. The fact that he's giving me all I want is also pushing me to give something not only to him, but to black people overall. And I feel like every white person that is dating black person should do something to contribute to eradicate the racism all over the world. So, if you're white and you're dating a black person, you're getting blessed with amazing love, respect. Of course, there are exceptions, but I'm just generalizing, right? If you're getting all of that, try to give something back, not only to him, but also to all humanity. Let's put it like that. Let's try to contribute to education and to raising awareness. I'm amazed by the respect that black people have, especially for elders, but also for themselves. I'm amazed by how driven they are regarding work, education, and the purpose in life. I'm amazed. And I feel like it's also making me better as a human being to know more about their way of living. So, since I'm getting something from black culture, I should also contribute to making black culture more visible to the world and better known. I'm not saying all of white people who are dating black people should now go on TikTok and talk. But let's start maybe with our families, with the people that we have close access to. Maybe let's just talk or change conversations to black culture, black mindset, black history. Let's educate people close to us, and then those people might also educate other people in the future. And that's how we can make a difference in the world. And I'll be honest, sometimes reading the comments, reading the messages, or hearing other people speak about racism feels ridiculous to me. Because racism is wrong. It's like telling people that we need air to breathe. It's a fact. Same is with racism. It's wrong. It's a fact. And you can find it in any law, any international law. You can get punished by being a racist. Like, literally, it's wrong. So when you have people who are still defending it, who are still angry, who's still being extremely racist, you feel like you're talking to someone who doesn't have brain. That's how sometimes it feels. So, speaking up about it and trying to reduce racism is very, very hard. But we shouldn't stop, especially as people who know a little bit more. And I believe that a lot of reasons for racism is coming from lack of the knowledge and awareness. So I just hope I will be able to say something at some point in time that will change at least one person's mind. I'm not proud to say that, but white people are racist. Meanwhile, you need to try very hard to find an example of a black person showing any type of rudeness to a white person just because of the color. Like, go ahead, try to Google it, try to find it on TikTok. You sweat, that's for sure. And I'm not saying about comments, let's say a black guy is telling you, I don't like white girls, I don't want to date them. It's nothing wrong with that. It's just a preference, it's just type, right? It's fine for me to say, I want to have white husband and for sure I'll end up with a white man. It's nothing wrong with that. It's not racism. So if you really want to try and find any black person despising white person on the internet, good luck. Like, truly, I wish you good luck because it's not going to be easy. And if you find it, it's a rare example. I'm not proud to say that because I'm white. I wish I could say that my people, white people, are loving, open, they're nothing but gentle to everybody and they're not feeling entitled. But I can't say that. Sadly, I can't. I wish I will be able to say that in the future, and I'll keep working on that. But it's not looking like it's gonna happen soon. But I'll keep pushing.
Whether you like it or not, black women are the beauty standard. Whether you like it or not, black women will still be who they are. Whether you like it or not, you cannot talk black women into accepting just to be what you actually want them to be. Do you get? And I feel like this is actually coming from a place of jealousy, a place of obsession, and that is why nobody can tell me that these people are not obsessed. Like you can't tell me that these people are not obsessed. These people are literally obsessed with black women because you keep hearing every single time you go on the internet space either black women this or black women that, black women ish, black women that, black women pack their afro, black women leave their afro, black women do long hair, black women do like it's just a whole lot. It's just a whole lot. You can see a lot of them going, just like the first clip, 10 minutes rant, just because they just want to rant about black women. You can imagine just a common shower that you just have your common shower and you still have to come make it look like you want to shame black people. And at the end of the day, you people don't want black people to say anything about it. You people just want black people to keep quiet and act as if nothing is happening. How do we keep quiet and act as if nothing is happening while at the end of the day, you people are the major problems? Just leave black women alone. Leave black people alone. It's that simple. I don't know why it is hard or it is difficult for some of them to understand that black people just need their peace of mind. They don't need to be stressed. I particularly seen a video where a white woman was literally calling on black people saying, "Oh, why are black people keeping their hair straight? That it is in their own nature for them to keep their hair straight, not black people's nature. That black people are known with afro braid and so on and so forth. That since black people have decided they should not braid, they should not keep afro, that they as well should not keep their hair straight." You can see as little as what is not even making sense, that they're not even supposed to come and debate on it. They will just come debate on it. And at the end of the day, you want black women to be sure that you don't hate them, because whenever they say things like this, then they now cover it up with the issue of, "Oh, we don't hate black people, we're just trying to express ourselves." That is why when we are also expressing ourselves and giving you fafu, you have to enjoy it. It's as simple as that. Since you people have decided, you have vowed that black women will never have peace, how do you think you are going to have peace? A child that says his mother will not sleep, will that child sleep? That child will not sleep. Both him and his mother or her mother will literally be at awake. So it's just crazy that every single time they want to come and associate us with their beauty standard, they want to make sure that, oh, I don't know. I don't know. The obsession is something else. Like it is something like that's gotten to a level whereby sometimes you look at these people and then you ask yourself, how did we literally get here? So it's crazy. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section. Credit to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks, also joining my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. And yes, guys, what I've been said with no further ado, I do. Like I always say in my videos, I'm going to be saying bye, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys. Mwah.